Hello, today we're here with Lucy. Hi Lucy, welcome.
Hi.
Lucy, can you introduce yourself a little bit? Who are you? How did you come here? How did you find out about us?
I'm Lucy, I'm from Swansea in South Wales. I'm a mum of 3 and I had a gastric band in May 2021 back in the UK. Everything was going fine, but then I started having issues with my band. I'd seen Dr. Denise on my Instagram page and I'd spoken to a few of my followers who'd recommended him. So I looked into gastric band revision and looked at Gosdot Hospital, and it looked absolutely amazing, clean. Obviously, I was apprehensive about travelling abroad, but then when I saw the reviews from other people, I knew 3 people personally who've come here, so that put me at ease. So I spoke to one of the coordinators and it went from there, and from the start to today, my end journey, it's been amazing.
How did the application process go? So how did your application start basically? What were some of the questions they asked?
It was quite thorough. They asked obviously my weight, they were asked about my history of my medical. Obviously I've had back surgery as well, so they took all that into account. They went to check with a surgeon, obviously with a band, my BMI to see if I could qualify. They came back and they in detail told me that, you know, the surgeon was happy, and then went through that there could be 3 options, which I knew obviously from researching that it could be band removal, band to sleeve or band to bypass. I did speak with a surgeon on Instagram, which really put me at ease. And he told me it would be whatever's best for me. So again, that put me at ease.
That's good. Did you have to wait long? So you made your decision to come here. How long did you have to wait before you actually flew out?
Made my decision and I wanted it done yesterday. It was really quick. So I was given the dates 4 weeks after, and they suited me with my work, so I could book time off with work. And then it was countdown then.
How was the process basically after you booked it? So you started the countdown. What happened
Started
afterwards?
the countdown. My coordinator, Victoria, kept me updated. And then I had Serene. She was amazing as well.
Your operations manager.
My operations. She would give me day 1, day 2, day 3. So that put me at ease because I knew what was going to happen, because I like to know what's going to happen.
Yes.
And then even when we got here, before we got here, she gave me, you know, where to go, where we'd be picked up, what would happen. We'd go to the hotel, come to the hospital the next day. So everything was explained. It wasn't, I was just, what's happening?
You knew what to expect.
I knew what to
basically.
expect, yeah.
So that put you at ease as well. So then you arrived at the airport, of course. How was the process from there on?
Really fast. We went through passport control, got picked up, straight to the hotel. The hotel was amazing, immaculate. Sat down, watched Netflix. Me and my husband just relaxed that night, and then obviously got picked up in the morning.
Feels like a home.
Home from home, yeah.
That's good, that's good. So then the next morning you were picked up with our shuttle service. How did that process go?
Smoothly. From the hotel, we were told to go down by 7:30. We were picked up and brought straight to the hotel, the hospital, sorry. And then the tests began now.
Okay, and I think you met Victor in the morning, of course.
Oh, Victor, yeah, he's amazing.
Okay. What were some of the tests you had, for example?
So I had blood tests, I had an ultrasound, an X-ray. It was just amazing what sort of, I had a heart scan, and it was all done it felt like seconds, and the results then, I could see my blood tests up on the screen with Dr. Denise, and it was lovely to see him before going for the endoscopy and talk through everything, and that put me at ease as well.
Okay, so what happened after? So you met the surgeon after all of your results
Yeah,
came in? You met the
Dr.
surgeon.
Denise. Victor was with us the whole time, and he was keeping us updated. This is what's going to happen, which, that again, it was personal. You know, it felt it was personal to us. And then the results came back, and if there was anything wrong, we were told what we would need to take. Like back home, have vitamin B12 injections, but it was high, so obviously I need to stop it a bit back home. But yeah, then we were taken up to our room, put our gown on, hairnet, and again Victor went through everything, the next steps. Oh, and I seen the dietitian as well downstairs. She was amazing. She went through everything, what my BMI was, what my perfect weight would be, through the protein. From having the band, I did know a bit about obviously the protein, etc. But she was amazing going through.
So then, of course, you had all of your pre-op consultations, your tests done. Then you went up to the endoscopy. How was that feeling?
That was good.
You slept like a baby.
Yeah, it was lovely. We went in, was given some stuff into the veins, and went to sleep and didn't feel a thing.
Then, of course, we come to the point where you went into surgery. Were you anxious, nervous at all?
No, I was. I thought I would be nervous, but I think because everything was explained on the day, because my husband was with me as well, because my husband couldn't be with me in my band surgery, I think because he's been with me the whole time, I felt at ease. And yeah, going down, I was excited.
Do you think, like, while we're on the subject, do you think this would be a procedure where you would need a companion or not? Or would you advise people to come to our hospital without a companion? Like, would you think that people would be able to, go through it alone?
Personally, found it better having my husband here because the emotional side. Not that obviously the nurses were coming in and looking after me, but it was just to have a bit of home with me and obviously leaving the children. It felt like he was there for backup for me.
So then you've had the surgery. How was your basically situation right after surgery? Did you have a lot of pain?
No.
No?
It was really good. Even my mother commented how good I looked, and she said it looks like you've just been to sleep. See, I did have a bit of wind pain then later on, but as I've been telling everyone, just keep walking, and it will go.
Okay. How was your first sip of water?
Good, yeah.
Because you've had, of course,
I think for me, my sister was a bit daunting because she's never had anything done, but I knew with the band, it was sort of, and I was a bit daunted, but then it was fine, absolutely fine.
How has the process been on the floor with the nurses? Did they take
really
care
good,
of you?
yeah.
Okay.
Whenever, obviously, I rang my bell, because sometimes if my husband was sleeping, I didn't want to wake him too, so I would ask the nurse, and they would come straight. They are, honestly, they are really, really good.
Also, of course, the doctor visited you on a daily basis.
Every day.
Answered all of your questions.
All of my questions. And me and my husband just said, he's a people's man. He's got time for you, and he's so caring.
How was the interaction with the other patients on the floor?
Really good, yeah.
Because you, of course, also have your dancing activities.
It's really, it's like a little family. And everyone sort of, I noticed, like, day one, we'll tell the people who are having surgery, don't worry, you'll get better. So we're all sort of supporting each other.
Then we come, of course, to your discharge day. How has the discharge process been?
Really good, yeah. Everything was explained. The discharge meeting, obviously the medications, the injections that we need to do, flying back home to make sure that we, moving our legs and everything. Really, really good.
Would you recommend this operation, of course, the hospital as well? To
Absolutely, yeah.
Yes. Would you have any tips or advice for people who would, want to come and have this surgery?
I would definitely say do research. Obviously, look at the reviews online, and even like last night, I was looking and I could see the reviews coming through for this hospital. You hear so many bad reviews about Turkey, and that's why I think people need to do their research. And obviously, this hospital, in my eyes, is one of the best.
Those are my questions. Thank you very much for being here, also for agreeing to do this interview.
You're welcome.
We hope you have a very speedy recovery. And of course, also please stay in touch. And we would like to wish you all of the best.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.